I was accidentally added to a group chat that might have ruined a marriage. It started with a random WhatsApp notification while I was waiting in line for coffee. Hey y'all! Party planning group for Rachel's surprise 30th party popper, don't tell her. I didn't know anyone in the chat. The name of the group was something like Rachel's Dirty 30 bottle with popping cork. Must have been a wrong number. I was just about to leave when another message popped up. And please, for the love of God, do not invite her husband. We all know what he did. Okay. That caught my attention. I hesitated. I know I should have just exited the chat. Not my business. Not my people. But my brain went into full drama mode. I clicked the group info. There were 12 people in it. All women, judging by the names. A few had profile pics, brunch selfies, beach photos, one with a toddler. I still don't know why I didn't leave. But I stayed. 30 seconds later, someone dropped a voice note. I played it quietly, one earbud in. A woman whispered, she has no idea. I saw them at the wine bar on Thursday. He had his hand on her thigh and she was laughing like they were on their honeymoon. I recorded it. I didn't know if I should, but I did. What the hell? Another girl replied with a crying laugh emoji and said, he's been doing this since before they got married. She just never believed us. She still won't. Then they started sending screenshots, texts, DMs. One even showed a picture of a guy, I'm guessing the husband, in a car, with a blonde in the passenger seat. That's when it hit me, this wasn't just gossip. These people were collecting receipts. Like, deliberately building a case. And I was sitting there, completely anonymous, watching the whole thing unravel in real time. Still not sure if I was a passive witness. Or about to become part of something way bigger than I ever intended. I stared at my phone for a full minute after that last picture dropped. A dozen strangers, casually dismantling someone's marriage like it was a group project. And I was just there, ghosting in the background. I figured maybe I could watch for a few minutes and then quietly exit. No harm, right? But then one of the girls, Maya, messaged something that made my stomach drop. Wait, who added Jordan to this? I don't know what Jordan. That's my name. Not exactly uncommon, but, yeah. They were talking about me. Did Rachel make a new friend named Jordan? Is that the one from her gym? No, lol, that girl's name is Jessie. This Jordan has no profile pic. Then. Okay, but weird question, is Rachel cheating too? That's when I panicked and did the dumbest possible thing. I reacted to a message. I meant to swipe out. My thumb hit the wrong spot. Boom, a tiny thumbs up appeared next to Maya's message. And then the typing bubbles popped up. Multiple. Who is this? Jordan? Hello? Are you spying for Rachel? I dropped my phone like it burned me. Legit just threw it onto the couch and walked in circles for a solid minute. Because here's the thing, I don't know anyone named Rachel. I don't know her husband. I don't know any of these people. But now they think I'm either a spy, or someone who's seen too much. I tried to leave the chat. It wouldn't let me. You can't exit the group at this time. Try again later. What? Now it's not just drama. It's a freaking trap. After that failed attempt to leave the group, I honestly thought about just deleting WhatsApp entirely. Like, full uninstall, new number, go live in the woods. But before I could even open the settings, a notification slid down my screen. Maya, hey. Be honest. Who are you? Private message. Not in the group anymore. I didn't reply right away. I watched the typing bubble appear, disappear, reappear. Asterisk, you're not one of her friends, are you? If you are, just say so. We're not trying to be mean, we just need to know if she knows. This wasn't just petty drama. These women were terrified of something blowing up. I finally replied. I think I was added by accident. I don't know anyone in the chat. Maya read it immediately. No response. A few seconds later, someone else, Sam, added me on WhatsApp. Then another, Trish. My phone was blowing up with contact requests. I got another message. This time from Sam. If you really don't know us, you're in danger. I stared at that sentence for a long time. Danger? From who? I wrote back. What do you mean? I literally just opened the wrong group chat. She replied. You didn't open it. You were invited. And now Rachel's husband might think you know everything. And then she sent a photo. It was a screenshot of a Facebook profile. Rachel's husband. And he had just added me as a friend. I didn't accept the friend request. Obviously. I barely use Facebook anymore except for old relatives and the occasional birthday reminder. But I clicked on his profile. Let's call him Ethan, for now. Ethan's profile was exactly what you'd expect: gym selfies, couples vacation photos with Rachel, and one of those obnoxious power-coupled bios that suddenly feels ironic in the worst way. And then, bing, he messaged me. Hey. Do I know you? My heart jumped. I hadn't even accepted the friend request. He slid right into my inbox like he'd been waiting. I stared at the screen so long my phone dimmed. Finally, I just responded. I don't think so. Maybe wrong person. He replied immediately. You're in Rachel's party group, right? Thought I saw your name pop up. Okay, so now I know he saw the chat. Somehow. Which means he knows I was in there. And that maybe, I saw everything. Another message came through before I could even type. Just be careful who you trust in that group. A few of them, let's just say they have agendas. Excuse me? Is this guy gaslighting me already? I didn't reply. I blocked him on Facebook. Sat there on the couch with my phone in both hands like it was about to explode. A few minutes later, another message popped up. This time from Rachel. And all it said was, "Can we talk?" I stared at her message for a full 5 minutes. Can we talk? That's it. No punctuation. No emoji. Just those 4 words sitting there like a trap. It wasn't even through Facebook. She somehow got my number and messaged me on WhatsApp directly. Which means someone in the group gave it to her. Or worse, maybe Ethan did. I didn't answer. My heart was pounding, and every possible scenario was playing in my head like a fast-forwarded crime documentary. What if she was trying to figure out who was leaking the affair? What if she thought I was the one cheating with her husband? I mean, she doesn't know me. This entire situation feels like the prelude to an accidental identity mix-up that ends in disaster. Before I could even decide what to say, she messaged again. I know what they're saying. I just want to hear it from you. My palms were literally sweating. I typed, deleted, typed again. I think I was added to that chat by mistake. I don't know anyone. I don't know you or your husband. I wasn't supposed to be there. Read. 3 dots. Then nothing. No reply. 2 minutes later, I was kicked from the group chat. Just, poof, gone. No warning. Then another message from Rachel. Thank you for being honest. I believe you. But please, don't get involved. I wish I could say that was the end of it. But an hour later, I got an email. Work email. No sender. No subject. Just an attachment. And the file name? Do you still believe her? .mp4. I know you're not supposed to open mystery attachments. Especially from anonymous emails. Especially with no subject line, no context, just a creepy file name like, do you still believe her? .mp4. But curiosity doesn't care about safety. Curiosity wins. I made sure I wasn't on Wi-Fi. No Bluetooth. I opened it on an old laptop I barely use. Just in case. I even half-joked to myself, if this fries my hard drive, maybe that's a blessing. It was a short video, less than a minute. Grainy footage. Looked like it was shot on a phone, maybe through a window. It took me a second to understand what I was seeing. It was Rachel. Sitting in a parked car. Driver's seat. She was laughing. Not the nervous kind. Like, really laughing. And then someone leaned into the frame, not Ethan. Younger guy, scruffy beard, hand on her neck like they were in their own world. He kissed her. Twice. Rachel pulled him in closer. Then the screen went black. No audio. No date stamp. Just a moment. Captured. Thrown into my inbox by someone who knew I'd watch. And now, I had more questions than ever. Was Rachel cheating the whole time? Was Ethan not the villain after all? Why would someone want me to see that? I didn't even have time to process it before I got a new email. This one had a subject line. You wanted the truth. Now stay quiet. I think I'm being watched. After that email, I shut everything down. I deleted WhatsApp. Disabled Messenger. Turned off all social notifications. I even taped over my laptop camera like I was in some low-budget spy movie. I just wanted out. None of this was my business. I didn't ask to be involved. I didn't know these people. But now I had a video that could blow up their lives, and an anonymous someone threatening me to stay quiet. That should have been enough reason to walk away. But then I got the envelope. Actual mail. No return address. Dropped in my mailbox, no stamp, just there. Inside was a single photo. Me. Sitting in my car 2 days ago. At the gas station. Just scrolling on my phone. Totally unaware. Written on the back, in Sharpie. Still think this isn't about you? I don't scare easy, but I'm not stupid either. This went from group chat drama to full-blown stalking. I didn't care about Ethan, or Rachel, or whoever the hell was pulling the strings. I wanted out completely. So I did something I probably should have done in the beginning. I messaged a friend of mine who works in IT for a local law firm. I didn't give details, just said I needed help tracing an anonymous email, maybe seeing where a video originated. He called me back that night. Hey, not to freak you out, but that email came from a corporate server. Private. Not Gmail, not Yahoo. Something internal. Can't access much without a subpoena, but here's the kicker, it's registered under Rachel's company. Silence on my end. You said this started with a party group, right? What if this isn't about exposing her husband? What if someone's trying to expose her? So, where were we? I'm holding a photo of myself that someone hand-delivered to my mailbox. I just learned the anonymous threatening email came from inside Rachel's company. And every time I try to back away from the chaos, something or someone pulls me deeper in. So I did what no sane person would do, I messaged Rachel again. Not with questions. Not with accusations. Just, I got a photo in my mailbox. Of me. I think you're in danger. Or I am. Either way, I don't want to be involved, but I also don't want to be a target. She replied 2 hours later. One line. Meet me. Public place. I'll explain everything. So we met. Coffee shop. She looked exactly like her pictures, except more tired. Sunglasses indoors. Kept glancing over her shoulder. And then she said. It wasn't an accident. You being added to that group chat. What? You were supposed to see it. Not all of it, but just enough. Ethan's been watching me for months. He tracks my phone, my emails. He made that group as bait. To see who would bite. But someone else, someone I trusted, used it to turn things around. That video? Of her kissing another man? It's old. From before Ethan and I even started dating. But he got it. Edited it. Sent it to people. To make it look like I was the one cheating. She told me Ethan worked in cybersecurity. Had access to things he shouldn't. Used burner numbers. Spoofed emails. Controlled her tech without her realizing it. And you? You were the wild card. You were the wrong number that made the whole thing unravel. I think you scared him. I asked her if she was okay now. She just said, no. But soon. A week later, I saw it. Local news. Ethan had been arrested for cyberstalking, digital impersonation, and tampering with private communications. Apparently, Rachel had gone to the police. Quietly. With logs, screenshots, proof. I wasn't the only one he'd targeted. But I was the one who saw it unfold from the middle of the storm. I don't know why I was chosen. Or why the universe decided to drop me into that particular rabbit hole. But I changed my number. I nuked my WhatsApp. I keep everything on private now. Because if I've learned anything from this whole thing, sometimes drama isn't just drama. Sometimes it's a trap dressed like tea.